Y'all know what it is. It's the Find the Boxer game. Purchase a box for a chance at winning $500. One of 54 boxes has a missing boxer inside. Purchase your box or boxes by Cash Apping $ usual 50/50. Include your box number, name, and email address. Your box number will be confirmed and sent directly to your email. Each box is $20 with a 1 in 54 chance of winning. Remaining proceeds will go directly to the LDBC meet and greet in Las Vegas. Shout out to the LDBC, and remember,
it's a usual suspect day.
Y'all know what it is. It's the usual suspect 650/50 draw. Buy your tickets now for your chance at winning half the pot. Cash App, $ usual 50/50. Tickets on sale for $10 for one, $20 for 3 tickets, and $50 for 10 tickets. Put your desired amount, name or alias, as well as your email address, and your tickets will be set. We announce the winning ticket numbers every other Friday on Supreme Beats Boxing Talk Bullshit on the Beltway, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Remaining proceeds will go directly to the LDBC meet and greet in Las Vegas. Shout out to the LDBC, and remember,
it's a usual suspect day.
Push the weight and no flex. Flex the live is 1 in the 6. With the runner boy, you nigga, no question. You will run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar.
Yeah, come on!
Your favorite day of the week. It is Monkey Tuesday. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Whichever weight, baby. Because, you know, obviously weight class is a problem nowadays. Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Good morning.
Crawford don't want to fight us because he's up. I seen his legs last. I seen his legs last fight. I seen his legs last. I seen his legs last.
Address the fact that this guy came to America to give me bananas and watermelon with a note on it. It's unprofessional, and I feel like it's racist. And you just made this fight a little more personal. Take it a step further, please, y'all. Just
Yeah, that's your man's. Let's do this roll call, man. I got work to do. Rick Blackwell, Cop Aborigine, Steve Elder Mack, Anwar Willis, Tay-Tay, Good Morning, Mac of the South, G. McCall, Shaolin, Lost Sweat, real Baltimore, salute, real Baltimore. Not that fake stuff, real Baltimore. Snoopy in the building. Dal Anderson. My brother, Mind of Monson Moose. Jumped up. Ratchet since 91. Shamar, 88 Sports Talk. Jamel. Jeff Spark, always supporting in the building. Salute. Louis Hinton. Man, jumped on me crazy. Rod Neal, Black Martial Arts Society, Ultimate Fight Club. TC The Crisis. Where you been? Good to see you, good brother. The International Quiet Storm early. He says, salute to the truth. Dope Patreon video dropped last night. I had to watch it twice, man. Thank you so much, brother. I'm cooking on that Patreon, man. Cooking, bro. And every now and again, something happens in my life that reminds me of a particular part in my life. I said, you know what? This is something to talk about. And it's actually very, it's imperative that men and women know certain things going into a situation. But I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. Rod Neal in the building. BMX F1, salute. I Rock, my brother, what's good? Philip D in the buildings. Shamar, Brandon Shamar, what up? Gary Dickinson, Key of Life, Thrill Hill. Smash the like button, like and share the video. We are our own algorithm. Nah, Black Martial Arts Society. We're not gonna skip that because Floyd a ho-ho. And I'm sure, Miguel would appreciate this.
Hi, Miguel!
This one's for you, Miguel. All right, so you're getting everything you want. You get to see a black man do that and get to see one of your peoples turn into a monkey. San Diego's greatest rapper, salute. So listen, Teofimo, it's your turn. This is a special one because this is the first time a Latino is on is leading the charge for Monkey Tuesday. You're a fraud. I mean, I'm not going to give you any real information about this clown. I'm not going to tell you anything that you don't already know. This dude is a clown. Stormy, what up, Stormy? Shower, salute, Queen. Amanaz in the building. That was a great cook you did last night. This dude is a clown. He's a monkey. He's part of the monkey corpse. Bananarama. Remember that group in the 80s? It's a crew summer. Bananarama. I think that was them, right? Bananarama. Who's my age? Yeah. Mark Hairston, salute. This dude Teofimo is a whole hoe. And I got a problem. I always had a problem with Floyd Mayweather. Always had a problem. Never had a problem with him in the ring. He's a genius in the ring. But he is, let's give him a name. Let's call him Sergeant Sabotage. What has Floyd produced that has become as good, if not better than him? Listen to the question. What has he produced that has become better or even as good as him in the realm of boxing? How about in life? Well, we know it's not his daughter.
Whoa! Go!
Yeah. Your daughter run around, moving slow, giving chicks slow pokes over a rapper. That's what that was? Damn, bro. Damn, dude. Damn, knuckle dragger. Damn. We trying to protest Gucci. It was Gucci, right? We trying to protest Gucci. He dropping millions in Gucci, right? Black person slayed in the street. He talking about all lives matter, all right? So I don't want you to forget who he is, all right? Not my brother. You know what I mean? So it didn't surprise me when he hooks up, because I think that they hooked up. They hooked up. J. Cool, what up? Where you been? I think he actually did hook up, because allegedly. Let's just call it what it is. Allegedly, there's some weirdo stuff going on in the PBC behind closed doors. Weirdo. I can't confirm it. I'm not around them. But I told you before, it looks like some ritual shit going on over there. That's what it looked like to me. I can't confirm it, but I know weird stuff when I see it. So this meme actually means something. This meme means something. I'm going to say it one more time. This meme means something. Y'all all know about sacrifices and rituals. Y'all all talk about that stuff all the time. What makes you think the industry of boxing isn't any different? Adrian Broner, wild out. We always said there's something wrong with that kid. It's deeper than him having a drinking problem or something. Some of these dudes, they crack. They start second thinking what they sacrificed to get the way they felt they had to go. They didn't understand that all you need is your talent and stick to your guns. And if you don't reach the pinnacle in a career that you thought you were supposed to reach off of hard work and not sacrificing your booty hole, then maybe it's just not meant for you to be here. Maybe this ain't the sport for you. Maybe a fighter you're not. Maybe your calling is in training. Maybe your calling is in telling these kids, yo, you can move and shake through the goddamn industry of boxing. You ain't got to sacrifice those cheeks, bruh. Y'all got to understand. That's why I'm looking at Tank like, yo, bro, all that slapping on his butt that all he's doing and all this fugazi talk, it's ridiculous. 1 second, y'all. Yeah, it's wild work. It's wild work. So Sergeant Sabotage, aka Floyd May, I asked y'all a question. What has he produced that is just as great or greater than him? Because that's true teachings. You see, when you're great to the industry, when you're a great fighter and you co-sign something, he's supposed to be the next big thing. It was Adrian Broner, right? But I think Adrian Broner at one point, the way he came on, when Floyd Mayweather was like on the decline on his way out, social media was just now getting a lot of feet. It was around, but it wasn't as big as it was when he was in it. Right? Adrian Broner was right in the middle of that. He had the potential to do a lot of great things. And with the help of social media, he may have been along the lines as good as Floyd as far as a presence online and a presence in the ring. But the star power was there. I don't think Floyd liked that, which is why he allowed him to get into that ring with Madonna's dirty gloves. There's no way that Floyd, look, man, I always thought, once I figured out what was going on, I always thought that Floyd could have prevented that. Because remember when that was little bro? It wouldn't have been nothing for him to say, hey, man, yo, look, man, check that guy's gloves, man. Are you checking gloves, AB? Check this guy's gloves, man. No. Check. Let me show you something, little bro. Check those gloves. And the reason why I'm saying that is because when Floyd said ain't no padding in these gloves, y'all remember what Robert Garcia said? Those are the same gloves we use for AB. He snitched on himself. Y'all remember that? The video might still be on YouTube somewhere unless they scrubbed it. But he said that. He was having like a meltdown. Those are the same ones we use for Broner. What are you talking? Really? Really? Oh. You can't cheat Floyd because Floyd is well schooled in the game. but Sergeant Sabotage. Years ago, in his gym, there's a young man by the name of Devin Haney. He starts putting in work. Caught the eye of his dad. His dad said, you know what? This kid right here, closest thing to my son. As far as being in the ring, professional presence, skill set, work ethic. Floyd tries to wing Devin. You can't wing him. You know why? He has a father by the name of Trail Bill. He said, you know what, that's good. I appreciate the look, but, we're going to do our own thing, and that's cool. That doesn't negate the fact that he already got pretty much ordained by Floyd Mayweather Sr. And ever since then, Junior been hot. He been hot at that. You see, Floyd, I strongly suspect that you sold your cheeks, bruh. And I'll talk about it freely now because I owe you nothing. I've defended your career for over a decade. When I'm trying to talk boxing, everyone try to talk about you beating women and people dying in your camp and all that. There was a rapper in your camp that was found dead in the goddamn in the desert the weekend you fought Conor McGregor. LVZ, salute. And if I miss you in the chat, know that I love you. Y'all know about that? The rapper that was on his team that was found dead in the desert the weekend he fought Conor McGregor. Y'all remember that? Guess what? I knew that dude. I ain't gonna revisit, but I knew that dude. He lived right up here by me in the Bronx. I knew him personally. I'll just say that. That broke my heart, man. And I don't know what went on. I don't know what went on. I didn't even ask around. I said, I'm gonna mind my business, bro. But it seems that everything that this dude touched turned sour. So please, keep touching Teofimo. Go ahead. I ain't got no problem with it. Please, keep touching him. Rub his belly. Give him a back rub. Go ahead. Keep touching him. This nigga got cooties. Go ahead. Now I asked y'all, what does he produce? See, because you know what? When you're great, eventually you turn into a teacher because people look up to you. But as a leader, not everybody's going to have the talent that you have. And you have to sort that out and help them manifest it. If you lack the talent, physical talent, you got to make up with it. If you choose the box, you got to make it up in IQ. Okay, you're not as athletic as I was, but you're a thinker. Let me show you how to use your mind in that ring. Okay, well, you are as athletic as I am, but you don't think too well. Let me help you manifest that. Everybody that played around Michael Jordan got better, right? Majority of the people did. Scottie Pippen elevated his game. All right. Rip Hamilton, when Michael Jordan went to the Wizards, Rip Hamilton elevated his game playing around Michael Jordan. He was a teacher. Floyd Mayweather is supposed to be a teacher. What has he taught to these fighters now? And listen to the question. What has he taught to them, to these fighters that's been around him, and where are they at now? Go ahead and say, Tank, I dare you. I dare you, I dare you, I dare you, I dare you, I dare you. Go ahead, please, go ahead. We already saw what happened to Adrian Broner. He was the brightest star that just dimmed out and gone away. Now it's a joke. I mean, I saw I don't know, things come up on my Instagram, right? Things come up on my Instagram, and AB was like at a, I don't know, like a club or something. And he's what you call skinny fat. He got tiny legs. He got a gut. His chest look all sunk in. His face is fat. He got that beard. Now there's gray in it. And his shorty's like filming him. She's like, yo, get your ass on. Look at you, AB. What's wrong with your stomach? He's like, what? She pretty much told him, you ain't got it no more. A has been. And I'm looking at that like, yo, bro, this is sad because, like, look, 8 years ago, this wasn't him. He had it all. He had charisma. He had mic skills. That one night with Madonna offset his whole shit. And then Floyd stepped in and got it done. He made sure AB ain't running back and got it done. That's another thing I'm letting y'all know. Because he voted. Remember he had the vote? He said, who do y'all want to see me fight next? It was Amir Khan or Madonna. Y'all remember that? And everybody said Amir Khan, he fought Madonna. Not once, but twice. That was supposed to be little bruh's get back. Hey, bro, they cheated you with those gloves. Go get that get back. Would he have won? I don't know. But try and get it back. He beat Madonna twice. And what was AB left to do? They held that Madonna loss over his head for his whole damn life. Then he's almost killing himself with alcohol. It was the end of him. Where was Big Bro to say, if you don't keep your ass in the gym, get your mind right? What you mean you almost killed yourself overdosing on alcohol? What you better than this? I talk a lot, me and Stormy, we talk a lot about character, demeanor. AB had all the talent in the world but lacked character. And other things, when these dudes get drunk, other things start coming out. When I was talking to Rachel Donaire, she said it's amazing when these fighters get a little drink in them, what they tell you. We spoke about that. So when I say favors for flavors, do not think that what happens in the music industry, you see this shit going on with Diddy and everything. You see Ryan talk about he got touched on. I'm telling you, it comes from somewhere. Al Heyman came from the music industry. I'm not putting no cases on anyone. I'm just trying to connect some dots here. What the fuck's going on? And when you don't sell out and when you stand on your own, the industry tries to get you. They got our brother D. They got him, cheated him, did they not? Look what happened with Devin. And was Floyd not in the middle of that? Was Floyd not in the middle of that? The hater that he is. Was he not in the middle of that? Hanging around Ryan. He tried to stop the fight in the first place. Remember, he told Ryan, man, go fight Rolly. Go fight Rolly, man. Remember Ryan said, yeah, I'm going to fight Rolly because Devin don't sell enough. He was rocking a gold chain. Then he changed his mind. Right? And then Cameron asking Floyd, yo, did you tell him to come in overweight? You know what Floyd said? You remember what he said? I'll fuck around and get a lawsuit. So I'm not going to say anything on that. You know what he didn't say? He didn't say no. It's supposed to be Cameron asking, hey, Floyd, yo, Floyd, did you tell Ryan Garcia to come in 3 pounds over? No. That's all he had to say. He never said no. Then he want to fucking call Bill or contact Bill on Instagram. Oh, you look like you needed my help last night. Yo, nigga, with friends like you, who needs enemies? Whatever Floyd touches turns rotten. It turns rotten. So yes, I need you, Teofimo, to rub up against him. Grab him by the balls. Do it. You're probably doing it already. You turned down $11 million and then you're rocking a PBC hat? Can I ask y'all a question? Let me ask y'all a question. Y'all ready? Oh, I'm going to go here because they tried to pull a fast one on y'all. Where's Errol Spence, y'all? Anyone? Where's my guy Errol Spence, bro? All of this is relevant. Where's Errol Spence, y'all? It's man down over here. But my man is down. Where is he? Huh? Yeah, Waffles, I remember that very clearly. Where's my man at? Why is he not in the ring? My brother Trick, salute. Yup. Why is Errol not in the ring? What's going on? All right. You don't want to speculate? Cool. I got another question. How y'all think that Bud fight happened? Who did Bud thank? Did he thank Al Heyman? Did he thank Bob Arum? Did he thank Daniel Kinahan? Did he thank Lou DiBella? He thanked Errol, didn't he? Errol had to go around Al Heyman, around the PBC, and get the fight done because it was the right thing to do. I had a problem with Bud with the 60-40. Y'all know that. The videos are still up. It didn't make sense. Now when the dust settled, Bud got what he wanted. And Errol made that happen because it was the right thing to do. And all I wanted were those brothers to get together and make history, in which they did. And Bud never complained about the money. Hell, I didn't even complain about the result. It was an organic result. They fought, Bud won. Period. That's all I wanted. Somebody got to win, somebody got to lose. But where's Errol now, man? All y'all rocking these PBC fitted caps, man. What's up? 1 minute he's going to 54 fighting for Ndora. Then that just went away. It's been, what, 2 years now? Y'all want to talk to me about the PBC still? They ain't for us. They ain't for us. Floyd is a demon seed, man. So, yes, absolutely, I co-signed Teofimo running up on him and taking pictures and punching the bag in the gym. Yeah, I'm with that. That's what's up. Get that banana juice on you, bro. Go ahead. Kiss those lips. I told y'all I was done with the PBC. When I came home after Wilder Fury 2, I came home and I looked on the TV and I saw Larry Merchant sitting on the couch and Sean Porter smiling. I'm like, what's this? And he did the bye-bye Miss American Pie. Is this the last we've seen, and no offense, of the Great Black Hope? Great Black Hope? What the fuck? What is that? What is that? Well, I knew what time it was right there. I said, you know, we put a lot of energy in defending Al Heyman because it's black owned, it's black operated. We put a lot of energy in that, didn't we? Well, there it is. Because what happened to Deontay happened on the PBC's watch. Top Rank will make sure that their white fighter doesn't have any trouble. Daniel Kinahan will make sure that any fighter under the MTK Global banner won't have that problem. And if Al Heyman don't do interviews, that's fine. But the least he could do is understand that he needs to put people in place where that doesn't happen to his fighters, let alone his heavyweight champion. And they did that to Deontay 3 times. How about this? Floyd was like the flagship of that PBC shit, right? At any point, did he call up Deontay and say, hey, yo, D, man, what's going on, brother? Here's what you need to look for at your level. Have you ever seen a picture with Floyd and Deontay? No, I saw a video of him standing next to Anthony Joshua, though, when he was getting completely ignored in the UK. He looked like a fucking 12-year-old boy next to a grown-ass man. Hey, you know, AJ had to tell one of the people, yeah, that's Floyd Mayweather. They say, yeah. Let's take a picture. They ain't give a fuck about no little midget named Floyd. Nobody cares. Have you seen Floyd in the gym with any American fighter, giving them pointers? No. You know what you did see him in? You saw him in the gym with Devin. I don't even recall Floyd being in a ring with pads or headgear with Tank. I've never seen it. I'm not saying it hasn't happened. I'm just saying I haven't seen it. Tom French in that super chat, he said, laughing my ass off, animation is diabolical. Cook, Drew, like, wait, I'm on a job. And I mean to discuss y'all this morning. I did it on purpose. Because everything I do is symbolic. You see, Teofimo want to be a nigga so bad, I turned you into a monkey this morning. You knuckle dragger. You want to be a nigga so bad. Welcome. Y'all in a store. Is that like a Chanel store? And he walked away with you on all fours. Look at you. That's what you did. First thing you do when you hang out with Floyd is he give you a gold chain. I saw Ryan, he had a gold chain around his neck. I said, that looked like a, what is that? A fucking TMT chain or whatever the fuck it was. So now you in a Chanel store. They ain't in the gym. He in a Chanel store. This meme is symbolic, y'all. You see what Teo's doing here? Devin did not do. Ryan did it. Tank did it. Devin did not do. This meme is symbolic. Of course, it's AI. But it's symbolic. See what I mean? OG Mr. Martin, salute. Yeah, I mean to discuss you this morning. I mean to discuss every last one of you. Because this means something. This is how you niggas look when you leave the gym. And everything was okay until it wasn't okay. You know, he's in the gym working out with Devin. Wait, hold on. Are there any pictures of Tank and Floyd, like, running drills in the ring or something? Or Floyd and AB hitting pads or something? No. I see that with Devin. Floyd had a special interest in Devin. He saw what his dad saw. But the Haneys knew what time it was. And they respectfully said, nah, we're going to go ahead and do our own thing. And he's been sour ever since. And the fallback plan was Tank Davis. Marketing worked. But when you look at the resume, it's not matching up. You disagree? That's cool. You could disagree. But I'm saying, remember when I said there was a lot of belts moving around at 135 and Tank didn't intervene with any of that shit? Why? And then to get quiet. How did Teo become unified at 135? Tank was there. How did George Kambosos come in and steal the thunder? Tank was there. Devin Haney swooped in, had the last belt. Tank could have intervened because he's the money man, right? He could have intervened. He could either fought Devin for the WBC or fought Kambosos for all three. He didn't even do it. He went ahead and let all that happen. Devin had to go to Australia 2 times, handle business, came home, no parade, no one celebrated because y'all don't like strong black men with fathers. Instead, what you clowns did was you try to put negativity on him. Oh, he's trying to be like Tank. What? Have a crackhead parent? And fucked off English? Devin couldn't beat Tank if he tried, as far as a man is concerned. What? Being involved with a chick that called the police on him trying to get him shot and killed? That's what you mean? Yeah, salute, Queen. That's what you mean? No. That's a boat you willingly miss. You missed that plane. You missed that train. Am I my brother's zookeeper? You go ahead and rub up on Floyd, bro. 11 milli, bro. 11 milli. Now let's get to this list, bro, because I'm still on that. Todd French, salute. He says meme is totally accurate for these days and times. It is. Because I think cats in the PBC was getting clapped up, bro. And when you refuse that clapping, ain't nothing happening. That's why we don't see Errol. He hasn't compromised his manhood at all. And there's a lot of shit that these guys won't talk about because that mob, that broken wrist mob, yeah, they legitimately are running around behind the scenes in positions of power, trying to put you in a position. They're putting you in positions to get a position. BVO, salute. Hell yeah. That goes on, man. Floyd has sacrificed those cheeks willingly. It's just that he had a lot of talent. In order to get to where he had to go, you know, yeah, you can do anything you want, Floyd, you know. Get down and lick these nuts. Lick these nuts. That's what you do. Or your ass will be in Michigan. Hey, Tank, man. Boss want a booty clapping video. I don't know. I want to do it. Yeah. Y'all remember when that nigga's jet slid off the runway before it took off? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? If y'all don't know about that, Tank was on an airplane. It was about to leave, and it slid off the runway. Little accident. It's enough to shake you up, right? Hey, Tank, remember that video the boss asked for? Your underwear? Yeah. Well, you might want to do it like today. This week sometime, because next time your plane won't be sliding off the runway. It might fall out the air. Okay, Baltimore. And he puts on some big shoes and gets to dancing. You know, allegedly. That mob is something else, ain't it? That mob is something else. You know. I can't confirm it, but, you know, all this stuff makes sense to me. It does. I've been around cats in the music industry. Y'all are flabbergasted by this Diddy stuff. Bro, this is not news to me. I'm like, what how do you not know? Y'all know about Rod Stewart in the 70s? Copper, remember when that Rod Stewart, what year was that? When Rod Stewart had to get his stomach pumped. Do y'all know about that? Hold on. Do y'all know about the singer? Remember Rod Stewart? Who's my age in here? I know Copper know. Jose might know. BVO, you might know. Y'all remember when that Rod Stewart news came out? 78. Okay. If you want my body and you think I'm sexy, come. That guy. Todd French, you remember that? Bruh, I'm not going to say what happened. I'm not going to say what happened. Bruh, when I got a little older, because all I know is that he went to the hospital. I'm like, okay. When I got a little older, and the OGs was Village Brother. You heard about that? Bro. Oh, Todd, so you know. When you heard that news, the first thing I thought, I was like, man, wasn't he like a sex symbol to all those white women and some black chicks? He was like a sex symbol back then, right? Yeah. OG Mr. Martin, I know you, bro, when you heard that, say, wait a minute. What? You don't even ask what he was doing. You already know what he was doing. To have so much of that, to the fact where you left the place in the ambulance to get your stomach pumped, bruh. Look it up. Rod Stewart, look it up. Thank you, Stormy.
¡Ay, Miguel! ¡Miguel!
This is nothing new. This Diddy thing, nothing new, bruh. He been like that. I never met him, but I worked around people that know him. And they say, hey, look, man. I said, don't surprise me. Back in the 90s, Wendy Williams she was on BLS out here. And she was running around talking about, oh, the gay rapper, the gay rapper, the gay rapper. I was like, shit, which one? A lot of them niggas is gay. I was telling cats back then, yo, your favorite rapper might be gay. Oh, we all know about Mick Jagger. We all know about that. Yeah. Boxer Fan Times 4 in that super chat salute. He says, men that are so invested in the whole Diddy rumor shows what they love beating, they need to. Bro. This ain't news, bro. It's not news to me. You feel me? It's not news. Not to me. It's just getting out. Oh my God, he's such a freak and he's doing this. I'm like, yo. All y'all have learned is that he's a freaky ass dude. Where's the crime? Cassie's poor husband got to sit there and listen to how dudes was peeing in her face, man. Yes, bro, you kissed her and caught a hair in your mouth. Like, what is this? You think it's not yours, bro? You caught a short and curly in your teeth. You're like, how'd that get there? How do you kiss your wife and get a short and curly in your teeth, bro? And you stupid ass women online talking about, I hope to find a love like Cassie's husband. That's a real man. You chicks are the worst, man. I swear to God, I ain't gonna turn this to pep talk. You chicks are the worst, bro. Y'all are the worst. But anyway, boxing, please. I like the fact that Teofimo was made friends with Floyd Mayweather. Because you just doomed yourself. I wonder, did Floyd tell him not to take that 11 million? What we're not going to do, Tio, is we're not going to take that 11 million. You come over to the PBC, and you can make 11 million next 2 fights and put Devin Haney in a position where he need you. Yeah, all right, go ahead and listen to that nigger. Where that nigger at? Go ahead, listen to that nigger. Go ahead. Go right ahead, bro. Go right ahead. Now, all of this is relevant. Delano, what up? All of this is relevant. I'm going to make a lateral move right here because all of this is relevant. Let me ask y'all a question. All right. I got to make some calls today because I just need some clarity. Yesterday, I learned that that Brian Norman, that team, they're going into the direction of the winner of Barrios and Pacquiao. Okay. Here's where I'm going to turn to y'all. And the few people that are just watching me, if you're a hater or whatever, make yourself known. All right. I don't know it all, but I'm going to ask y'all. Because I don't know. Am I missing something? Can anybody make sense of that? Anybody? Heard it yesterday. And I had some life. I had a lot of life going on yesterday, and it happened fast. So I couldn't really pay attention to the news. I heard it, and I'm actually dealing with something. I got to deal with something today. But they're waiting on somebody from his team was on the Boxing Voice. And the word that I got is that they're waiting on the winner of Mario Barrios and Manny Pacquiao. I'm a little confused. Here's why I asked y'all. This is the part where I asked for y'all help. Am I missing something? First of all, that's the word, right? I heard BF talk about it briefly yesterday. I don't know what's going on. Can anybody make sense of this? Did I miss something? Because I was in and out yesterday. I had some life happening yesterday. Is there anything I'm missing? All right, cool. What is that about? I haven't spoken to my brother Tay. I'll call him today. I don't know what's going on. I saw him. Something popped up on my phone. I didn't get a chance to look at it. Let me check my text for a second. Todd French in that super chat. He says, wait. Pac is still fighting. What the F? Nonsensical. Look, Mario Barrios better not lose. All right, but that's for, what does he have? The WBC? So I'm going to go ahead and say Mario Barrios beats Manny Pacquiao. So he's going the Mario Barrios route so he can get the WBC strap. Okay. Let me ask you a question. This is how I see it. Let me ask y'all, do belts matter anymore? I mean, I'm being serious. Let me just ask y'all, do belts matter to y'all? TC the Crisis in that super chat, he says, the only black people Tio would be cool with is other black people who seem to hate their own people. Yup. AKA Floyd. But do he know Floyd will smash his girl too? Yeah. Floyd, this is not the guy. Floyd got deeper pockets. His new girl, all Floyd gonna do is, Tia, you wanna come hang with us tonight? Yeah, we going to the club. We going to the strip club. You know his wife ain't gonna wanna go. So he gonna have to lie to his shorty. He gonna send a Maybach, a tricked out Maybach to pick him up. He gonna be making it rain with hundreds in the club. And he gonna put it up on his social media, get Tio in trouble. Then invite him to the gym. Floyd gonna take his shirt off, start doing his thunderous workout. Tio gonna be jumping rope. Tio could jump some rope now. Floyd gonna jump rope better. They gonna send one of his bodyguards. Yo, man, Floyd said to give you this. It's a phone. It's the latest iPhone. What's this? Yeah, that's the phone Floyd gonna contact your ass on. She gonna turn the phone on. Instagram gonna pop up. You gonna see Teofimo with ass in his face. It's a setup. Boom. He gonna start fucking this girl. Next thing you know, he gonna be hitting the bag talking about, where that nigga at? Where that nigga at? Yeah, he's fucking your girl now. So go on and align yourself with Floyd. Go ahead. Anyway, do belts matter anymore? Because here's what I'm thinking. At this point, we know that Teofimo left $11 million on the table. At this point, this is just me thinking, and if y'all disagree, please let me know. Unless I'm missing something. 11 million on the table at this point. Whether Manny Pacquiao or Mario Barrios, so I don't care who wins. Brian beats both their ass. But right now, I feel they could set something up for September. Wouldn't it make sense? Here's why I'm asking for y'all help. Wouldn't it make sense for that team to contact Bill or Turkey Al Sheik or somebody and say, look, that 11 million you was about to give Teofimo, we'll take that and we'll fight Devin on the moon or wherever. Yo, Tio didn't even deserve that. That's why I'm asking y'all, does the money thing, does the money supersede the belts? Because one minute these guys is chasing bread, one minute they telling me, y'all remember all the talk? Wilder don't make enough money. He doesn't sell enough. He don't put enough asses in seats, meaning he don't sell enough. Okay. Okay. This is why I respect Turkey's presence in the game for the length of time that he's here, because he removed the money excuse. Money's not the excuse anymore. Because Teo didn't deserve that 11 million. But they were going to get it. And he said no. I don't understand how people weren't ripping him to shreds until like this morning. Even his boy Punch Drunk said it's a duck. He said that. You ain't gotta listen to me. He said that. Okay, so we can agree on that. All right, fine. There's still $11 million there. There's some money there. What I'm telling y'all is that Devin put out a list. Can we be honest? Because I'm gonna get to the list thing now. Rob Neal and Super Chat salute. He says, y'all remember when Floyd was trying to befriend Kell Brook while trying to holler at his sister? Yeah, as a matter of fact, I remember when Kell Brook, when he was undefeated, was an opponent for Floyd. And it never happened. Don't forget that. Kell Brook was a potential opponent for Floyd. He didn't do it. Yeah, you know what? Mr. Mott? I agree with you. You don't believe Turkey would have given Hickson 11 mil, but you know what? You gotta ask. Hey, Turkey, I'm here for that 11 mil you was gonna give Teofimo. What if Turkey says, you know what? You're not worth 11 mil. I'll give you 5. You already out the gutter with 5. Hell, they paid Tank 5.2 up front, and they gave Ryan 2.5 up front. The rest of that was back-end money. You feel me? So, I mean, you might be right. It might be the same with Brian Norman. Hey, you're not worth that 11 mil. You ain't really do nothing. But I got 5. I got 5 on it. I got 5 for you. I got 7. You ain't got to worry about getting, you feel me? You ain't got to worry about getting lowballed with Turkey. The money's there. And nobody's holding Teofimo's feet to the flames for this. That's all right. I got you. So Teo's a duck. He's a duck. But okay. Can anybody make sense of this Brian Norman thing now? I'm going to holler at him. I'm going to holler at, I'm going to get in contact with him. I need to make sense of this. Why wait on the winner of Pacquiao and Barrios? I mean, look, normally belts are a bargaining chip, right? But a bargaining chip for what? Posturing for more bread? That don't make sense. Under normal circumstances, it makes sense. But this Turkey out of chic shit is on some video game stuff. Because none of this makes sense. 11 mil to Teofimo? He didn't even know how to handle that. I never made $1 million. Okay, Turkey got 11 of them. What's the stipulation? You got to fight Devin Haney. I don't think I could win. I don't, because that's his guy. I got to go to Saudi, and he's Muslim. I don't want to chase anyone around. And Oscar come around the corner with the butt plug, smelling like shit. Hey, he's right for not fighting him. It'll be a boring fight, man. If you don't don't sit down, you might kill yourself. Go lay down somewhere. I'm not listening to no dude that pulls large pieces of furniture out of his ass.
¡Ay, Miguel! ¡Miguel!
Boxing Fan Times 4 back in that super chat. He says, let Brian fight Pac Barrios winner, and Dev fights Rolly for the WBA belt and the vacant IBF belt on the line, then fight for Undisputed. I mean, it sounds great. That sounds great. But here's the thing. The point I was making is normally belts are a bargaining chip. In this situation, you don't have to, because when you're bargaining for money, right? And the fans, the fanatics have made it very clear. They don't care about belts. If you're a Tank fan, you don't care about belts. Because he comes from the Floyd Mayweather school of thought. Belts collect dust. Tank is fighting for money. He has to run it back with Lamont Roach. Y'all let me know when the date for that is and the venue and when tickets going to sell. I'm just curious. And then after that, he's trying to fight Jake Paul. There's no belt in the middle of that. So if you're a Tank fan, you don't care about belts. You feel me? You don't care about belts. If you're a Tank fan, you don't care about belts. All right? Teofimo didn't care about Undisputed. He was just bitching about money. So he had 11 million of those things, and he said no. Now, Devin Haney has a list. So now when people are getting approached, Apartheid Hitchens, what's happening? Come to 140. Dude, it took you 3 times to make 140. You were heavier than that. So obviously, 147 is more doable for you. What is the problem? I don't understand what's happening. Why is it that Shakur gets to say, oh, I'll serve Conor Benn at 154. I had the camera in his face and he said, whoa. Now that I think about it, 147. And I'm looking around. Whenever someone says something crazy, when I have an Uncle Pecos moment, you know, because people say a lot of weird shit around me and they don't realize it. But when he said that, in my mind, I heard,
Whoa! What?
I'm like, yo, y'all not gonna, wow, okay. I didn't say nothing. No, y'all ain't gonna say anything. I ain't gonna say nothing. Okay. You ain't gonna say nothing. BVO says, is Young Dev gonna fight Brian Norman Jr. this year or next? Well, you gotta reverse the question, brother. Is Brian Norman gonna fight Young Dev this year or next? Because he's on the list. They want the fight. And we just watched somebody from the team go on the Boxing Voice say, we're looking for the Barrios and Pac winner. And it doesn't make sense to me. You see, this is the problem with the like, when y'all, I'm not saying you, BVO, but you know, when these cats run behind everything that niggers, like Floyd Mayweather says, oh, belts just collect dust, belts don't matter. But when you ask him, what are your accolades? I beat more world champions than anybody in the world. But belts don't matter, stupid. What the fuck? You also didn't fight Keith Thurman. How about that? You also didn't fight Kell Brook. How about that? Stop it, bro. And nobody, you know, holds your feet to the flames for that because you said what you said. And then you got Tank running behind you doing what he's doing. That kid don't care about Undisputed. He cares about his back. He said it. Okay, fine. Thank you for your honesty. I admire that. Go get your money and get the hell out the way. Get your bread. Get out the way. That's all I'm saying. Get your bread. Just get out the way, though. And I can ignore your fans now because I put belts as the priority. Y'all devalued the belts. The WBC devalued the belts with this franchise shit. Now, where's the franchise status now? Where is it? Gone. It's gone. And no one's saying anything. It's gone, y'all. Y'all not looking for it? I was like, where the fuck is gone? It did just enough to protect Canelo Alvarez. It did just enough to protect Lomachenko for as long as it could. So the boxing public, these new fans have devalued the belt. The sanctioning bodies have taken complete advantage of the stupidity of these fanatics because y'all don't like the sport. Y'all like these fighters. Look at the Tank fans. Painted fingernails, shouting Baltimore, but you from fucking, I don't know, North Dakota somewhere. And I need these niggas to get the hell out the goddamn sport and take these fanatics with you. Because I'm trying to talk boxing. I don't know what, I know what they're doing. I'm talking boxing. You talking about braided hair and tattoos and everything else. Chrome hearts and all this other weird shit. I don't need to hear that. Shit'll get off the pot. Tank, get your bread, get out the way. Derek, what up? Get out the way, man. Get your bread, take care of your family, get out the way. Fair enough? Because obviously belts don't matter. Now watch this. Turkey got a bag. How about the belt's gonna be there? Whether Manny wins or Mario Barrios wins. The belt's gonna be there. What's the date? When do they fight, by the way? Is there a date for that? There's a date for that. What's the date? Manny Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios. What's the date for that? Because Brian Norman beats both their ass. He might beat them on the same night, man. What's the date? Manny Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios. What's the date on that? That's this summer? Because I ain't even checking for that. Mario gonna look real foolish losing to that old ass man. Let me look it up. July 19th, it's around the corner. Okay, so July, whoever wins, gotta wait July, August, September, October. Brian Norman just fought. He's in phenomenal shape. He didn't take no damage. So you mean to tell me July, August, September, October, November, October-ish, November-ish, he's willing to wait to pick up that belt? When you can fight Devin in September? Now, what's more of the reward? I need you to listen to me, y'all. I need y'all to listen to me. What's more of a reward? Beating up the winner, because Brian Norman knocks both of them out. Beating up the winner of Manny Pacquiao and Mario Barrios and getting that belt for a couple of mil, right? Or potentially beating Devin Haney, right? Potentially beating him, right? And getting a bag. I don't know if it's going to be the $11 million that Teofimo was offered. But I don't give a fuck. Like I said, I don't give a fuck if it's $5 million or $7 million. Don't you think Brian Norman Jr. would be a hero to the boxing public if he beat up Devin Haney? Listen to what I just said. Don't you think he'd be a boxing hero? Can you imagine what my channel looked like? Oh, Brian Norman! Oh, what you got to say now? Oh, close your channel. No. But we could talk about it. I told y'all I fuck with the Normans. Right? He gets a bigger bag fighting Devin Haney and potential bragging rights. So now when he chooses to fight the winner between Barrios and Pacquiao, that's a big bag for them too. So realistically, if Brian Norman was to beat Devin Haney and then turns the sight on whoever the WBC champions is, it's more financially lucrative for them, and automatically Brian Norman Jr. becomes what? The A side.
Whoa! What?
But I don't know what I'm talking about, though. Devin is pillow-fisted. Devin is chinny. Devin is depressed. Devin's a runner. He has a whole goddamn list. And for some reason, speaking of Rolly, has Rolly said anything in the last week? I'm not on Twitter. What's happening here? Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. Devin has a list. Why isn't anyone collecting? There's money. You're not going to fight Devin Haney and getting lowballed, man. Rolly got baptized? Oh, boy. Okay. God bless him. I ain't going to say much. God bless him. Okay. Salute, Rolly. All right. Salute, Rolly. Salute, Rolly. What you gonna do now? That's why he hasn't called out Devin. He's had an epiphany. Let me not drag him like that. Let me not put that on him. Smash my motherfucking like button and share this video, man. I'm getting annoyed now. I'm getting annoyed. Because this is monkey business. Get that Floyd juice in your mouth, you monkey. You know what, BVO? Moving forward, I don't want to hear shit about Devin running, man. Because you know what? You know what the real running is, bro? That list is lengthy and ain't nobody saying anything, bro. I want y'all to think about everything that's been said about Devin. I want you to, he's running and boring. Look, all of that. There's a list. There's a list, man. No one has picked up the phone. Why they acting like, yo, Bill, you could be in the supermarket on the phone with your mama talking about, yeah, you know, man, this nigga Devin, man, he boring. I don't like this motherfucker. And Bill will he'll walk out the freezer. Hey, man, he boring. How come your man ain't calling? Ain't you a Tank fan? Like, God damn, Bill, where'd you even come from? Yo, Bill teleports. Fuck. Why niggas acting like Bill is hard to find? All these dudes know how to contact Devin. Bro, I'm so sick of this, man. No one is calling yo, bro, I would love to see if there was X amount of dollars on the table for Devin to do something and he takes it. I mean, he doesn't take it. Y'all will be dragging this dude for months. All these dudes, y'all put them on a pedestal, right? And I find it strange. I think this is the second time that I could think of where someone has gone to Nest show and, you know, pretty much messed themselves up. Now, I don't know what's going on. I was like in and out yesterday. I was handling some business. That's why I asked y'all to educate me. I don't know what's going on. But I know that DHP is open for everybody on that list. Rolly's getting baptized. Ryan's not coming back till next year. Boots done moved to 154. Y'all not saying he ran. I'm not saying he ran. I'm not saying he ran. But it's funny when Devin said, I can't make the weight no more. I'm not going back to 155. Y'all were quick to say he ran. Language is important. He ran to 140. I'm like, come on, don't do that. Y'all full of shit with that, man. Y'all expose yourselves to be haters all the time. When it came about that Bill thought he was in contact with Super Matias' team, right? He came on my show and he said, yeah, in contact with the team, and that's next. And then people start talking, oh, Peter Kahn don't work with him. I'm like, who's Peter Kahn? Oh, that's the guy he was talking to. All right, so if he don't work with Super L, why did he contact Bill? Why did he contact Bill? I don't understand. I'm confused. What's going on? Then they start talking about, oh, we'll contact you in 2 weeks. His hand is broke. Y'all remember that? That was at the beginning of 2024. And I said, okay, well, the countdown is on. But y'all blame Bill for that, right? Bill be capping. Bill be lying. Bill be lying. He was talking to the wrong. I had a brother tell me, oh, well, Bill's supposed to know who's on whose team. Well, if I call you to talk about some business and I'm not a part of that business, why am I calling you? That's exactly what Peter Khan did. And remember when I did the live, I said, this is Peter Khan's box rec. He's a promoter. This is his, he has an email. This is his place of business. It's online. So I'm not doxing him. I said, for those of you that care, because y'all are on here screaming at me, if you care to get your questions answered, email the man. Call the man's place of business. Do you work with Super Del Matias? If you do, what is going on between you and DHP? That's all you want to know. And all of you that was so quick to talk that shit, y'all didn't do it. Because I personally know someone that knows the team. And I called the brother, yo, what's going on with that? He says, yo, I done spoke to the team. They're really mad at Peter Khan. Because they go to the Boxing Voice and Bill pulled up on them. They're like, wait, what? You never talked to us. Wait, what? Who? He don't work with, what? And Bill said, okay, I wasn't talking to the right guy. The guy called me. I thought I was talking to somebody because he called on your behalf. Okay, he don't work on your behalf. I shall forget him. I'm talking to the right people now. What's up? Oh, you know, we call you 2 weeks. You'll fly out Arizona. Fight never happened. He fucked around and fought Liam Paro and lost in Puerto Rico. But y'all want to talk to me about Bill and Devin, though. You see what I mean? KT White, my brother, says Brian Sr. and Bill talked, and Brian Sr. agreed to the fight. When was this? KT White, when was this? Educate me, brother, because I don't know. You're telling me something? I don't know. I was around 3 o'clock yesterday. I had some family things to do. So I'm out the loop. Educate me. I'm asking to be educated. I'm not saying you're lying. Educate me. Educate me. He agreed to it? Because I could call Bill right now and ask what happened. I don't know. I don't know. Talk to me like I don't know nothing. I got haters say I don't know shit anyway. So, you know, y'all talk to me like I don't know nothing. I'm asking y'all. I don't know. You know, Teofimo's not on the block. He don't want to do it. So there's some money sitting there. Is Brian Norman going to get that $11 million? I don't know. But I'm saying he's on the list. And from what I heard yesterday, a representative from Brian's team got on the Boxing Voice and stated that they're waiting for the winner between Barrios and Pacquiao. And I'm just asking y'all, to y'all, do belts make sense? If belts make sense, then go on and get that WBC. Wait for the winner. But if you're trying to secure the bag, brother, you on the list. Go get that bag. It's a winnable fight, right? I'm just trying to, I just need clarity. I want to know what's going on because I don't know. Stephen X says, Bill's willing to pay Norman the same money they wanted for Boots. Can anybody tell me what the hell's going on? Anybody?
Can I ask you what's going on? 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 Can I ask you what's going on?
Brother KT White says, I was listening to one of the shows on YouTube and let me try and go back and find the date and time. Yeah, I appreciate that. Let me text Bill. Hold on, before I do that. Oh, Okay, you know what? No. Scratch that. Scratch that. Scratch that. Scratch that. General about to have Bill on. So I'm gonna make sure I get off here on time. So I know he gonna pull up. I know he gonna pull up. Oh, Erico says BF talks about it fairly early. I was in and out, but I couldn't concentrate. I had some shit going on yesterday. You know what, man? I already told y'all, man. That's my dream fight. Preferably in Brooklyn. I like the Normans. I just need clarity on what this move is. I just need some clarity. I just need some clarity because I don't. Damn, man. I don't understand the Manny Pacquiao Barrios move. And let me say this, and this is where my personal bias comes in, especially for the WBC. And that's another thing, man. The WBC has already devalued the belts. They already showed you that they don't fuck with black fighters. They invented a status for Canelo. And then that same status, they applied it to Lomachenko. Canelo ducked Jamal Charlo. Loma ducked Devin. Nobody cried any tears for Jamal. And everybody, talk shit about Devin, calling him an email champion. That's the WBC. So you mean to tell me y'all willing to go over there and wait to fight the winner of the Barrios Pacquiao shit? So you can get a belt and pay these motherfuckers a sanctioning fee where you can go break bread with Bill and Dev. Get your bread up. I don't know what their pockets looking like right now. They might be millionaires right now. I'm just saying. Break bread with your brother. Get your money up. May the best man win. And then whoever got that belt, if it's Pacquiao, man, that's a mega fight for you, bro. If it's Barrios, you going in there, he may have the belt, but you're still the A side. Because if you go into that Barrios fight after you beat Devin, you're the hero of boxing. Everyone will be calling you the greatest thing. Devin ain't shit, but if you beat him, you're the greatest thing since sliced bread. Same shit they did to fucking Deontay. He ain't shit. He ain't shit. He ain't shit. But they celebrate one of Tyson Fury's greatest accomplishments is quote unquote beating him. I already know the play. That's what I'm saying. You may as well go on and break bread with your brother. And if you want to flirt with that WBC trash, go ahead and do that. But the fanatics have already devalued the belts. They already did that. Because all of a sudden, undisputed don't mean shit. Tank, why you not undisputed? Baltimore. Floyd, why was you never undisputed? Belts just collect us. I don't protest. I invest in Gucci. Floyd, why are you so popular? Why should you be in the Hall of Fame? I beat more world champions than any fighter in history. But belts don't mean shit. I come from Michigan and 50 Cent. I can say my ABCs in 1, 2, 3s. Floyd, how do you spell your name? Orange. I could count money though. Good. God has mercy on niggas like you and stupid ass animals. Nigger. Fucking failed ass father. I can't stand when I see niggas are blessed with such talent and in the position where they've made a ton of money that they ain't have to work a real job, and how they walk through life and treat people is ridiculous, man. Floyd is in such a position of power in the realm of boxing. Actually, Floyd could have took boxing to a point where Turkey Al Sheikh would have been his competition, but people would have been leaning on him and Al due to loyalty. Turkey, all he would have had to offer was money. But if the product isn't good, the money won't matter. Y'all remember I'm gonna get a little nerdy on y'all. Y'all remember the Monday Night Wars, WWF, WCW? WCW was backed by Ted Turner, and he had a monster bag. And he was just taking people and paying people, and it looked good for a little while, but what happened a few years later? The quality of the product declined. People was like, man, this ain't shit. And the WWE, because they had to convert, for copyright reasons, they withstood the test of time. They had a better product. That's just a short version. They had a better product. And it was rough in between. But they had a better product. Quality versus quantity. Quality versus quantity. The PBC had with Floyd retiring, they could have made some major change in the realm of boxing. But this is what happens when you're all about yourself. Now you got this bag and you co-signing a fighter, and then you fighting with them the next. You fucked off Adrian Broner. You fucked off Tank. You tried to fuck off Devin. Like I said, man, why is it that he didn't develop a relationship with Deontay Wilder? If he had a relationship with Deontay Wilder, just hanging around him and giving him pointers and helping him out in the gym with the behind-the-scenes shit, Deontay never gets cheated. All these fighters that got cheated by Fury and Trinidad with the gloves and all of a sudden Margarito and shit, all that shit happened because the people around him didn't even know to look for that. Floyd knew about that. No, he wants to make sure you suffer first, so you're not as great as him. This is the worst nigga in the world, bro. He is the worst nigga in the world. So I want Teofimo hugged up with that boot. I want him hugged up with him. Exactly, Rod. This nigga went all the way to the UK. Hung out with AJ. I've never seen him around Deontay. Bro, he should have been promoting, especially when he retired. He should have been promoting Deontay, invite him to the gym. They could do all of that flashy shit online, whatever. Do that. But put him up on game. Okay, T.Y., he said it was the Boxing Voice. Okay, there was a premiere that came up. I didn't watch all of it. Okay. That might be what we're talking about. Somebody from Norman's team came on there and said they're going to go the Barrios-Pacquiao route, and I don't understand it. I just need clarity. I don't understand it. And maybe it's a bit of my bias because my brother Cadillac Red in the building, Supreme Beast, salute. I don't understand. It's my bias too. I'm going to be clear. I don't fuck with the WBC. At all. I don't fuck with it. I don't fuck with the WBC. At all. So I don't like any black fighter. It's not exclusive to the Normans. I don't want any black fighter going over there and waiting in line to fight for their belt. I don't want any black fighter paying a sanctioning fee on that damn belt. After what they did to Deontay Wilder, you remember when they brought charges up on him when he said, I want a body on my record? That was a WBC with that bullshit. How they treated Tyson Fury and I held his feet to the flames. I'm not the franchise status. I'm not fucking with the WBC. I got a problem with that, but that's my personal bias. The other side is that fighting for them, because like I said, Brian Norman knocks out Pacquiao. He puts him in the hospital. Y'all thought that Ugas whooping was bad? No, bro. Brian Norman will kill Manny Pacquiao. I think if he beats Barrios and Brian Norman storms the ring, Pacquiao dropping the belt right there. I just want to do this. I go to the Hall of Fame and I retire for real now. He's not fighting. Mario will fight him, and it won't work out for him either. But I don't want to see our brother paying a sanctioning fee for that stupid-ass racist sanctioning body. Fuck those belts. There's bread in Saudi. I would rather see you fight Devin, right? And if you beat Devin, you can still, if you want to go get that WBC strap, whoever has it, you're going in there with a Devin win. You're the A side, brother. You're going into that fight, the challenger, but you're still the A side. Hey, Drew, that's not possible. Yes, it is. I'll give you an example. Speaking of Manny Pacquiao, WBO champion at 140. No, I'm sorry. WBO champion at 147 was Miguel Cotto. The catch weight for Manny Pacquiao was 145. They made him come in on fight night at 145, y'all, for his WBO title. And Manny beat him. Manny was the A side, Miguel was a champion. So don't tell me that that's not possible. I'm so sick of these sanctioning bodies, man. I'm so sick of it. I'm sick of it, man. Fighters use it to their advantage when they want to use it. Y'all remember when Bud went to 140? He could have went to 147 and exercised his, what was it? Was it his WBO or was it his IBF? He could have jumped up and fought Errol at 147 immediately. He didn't do it. I don't want to resurrect old shit. But he didn't do it. You remember that? So, people are real selective. I don't want to deal with this. So my personal bias against the WBC, I hope y'all understand that. But there is a list. Devin has a list. Y'all remember when Floyd Mayweather was on Top Rank, when he was Pretty Boy Floyd? Y'all remember he called out all those fighters around him? He called out everybody. He didn't miss a beat. He called out everybody. They got ignored. He got ignored. That's one of the reasons why his ass left Top Rank, man. And shout out to him and shout out to Al Heyman for getting that done. At that time, I said, this boy need to get away from that guy. And shout out to Cameron Duncan for letting us know before he died what about the confirming the Top Rank board. Shout out to him. He let us know there's a board, no black fighters. We're going to steer this Mexican and this Filipino and this Jap, whoever he is, around these guys in the middle right here. Because these guys will fuck up everything we're trying to do. We're trying to make money here. And black fight fans aren't enough in abundance for us to that we can get from these other countries because they're stupid. Because, fans are like rocks. We could kick them in any direction. That's a direct quote from Bob Arum. He said that. And that's the WBO. All right, and Teofimo, let's not forget what he had to say.
Yo, Teo, can we just get a Haney Kambosos? Who you think wins that fight, brother?
Oh, fuck. No, it's a made fight for Haney. Yeah.
In what way? What do you mean?
Huh?
What do you mean?
Oh, the whole shit was a scheme, bro. They had the zone. I was on the zone platform. They gave it to Kambosos because they knew what I was going to do with it. They knew what I was going to do. I was going to drop him. Then it's a longer process for Devin to become quote-unquote undisputed. It's all a game, man. They pay that shit.
Isn't it gonna be tough to win in Australia though? Like if it's a setup, isn't it when they set it up in America, not Australia, where why
everything's already made. It's everything. I had to see that for myself. So they already knew who won before they even fucking announced it. See the tapes.
Hey Teo, what advice would you give Dev on what he's got to do in the ring with Kambosos?
Fuck both of them.
Fuck both of them. Fuck both of them. No belt involved. No belt involved, $11 million. He said no. And he want to talk shit about Turkey. And Floyd's like, yeah, you with the right one now. Yeah, okay. You got on all fours in that Chanel store. And you gave him some top. I mean, you gave Floyd some unbelievable top. I mean, he left that fitting room with his legs shaking. I mean, you got throated, boy. You got throated. I'm saying, you got to do it with your mouthpiece in. You got to do it with your gum shield because your teeth, Tio, they, like I said before, they get in the way.
Get your hand off my penis!
Nigga went to the PBC office. Al Heyman talks for the first time.
And you, sir, are you waiting to receive my limp penis?
He walked right in. Came out with his jaw broken. It wasn't from a punch. You dig? Sick of this shit. Sick of it. Well, I'm gonna get out the way. The general just came on. I know Bill's gonna be there. It's hot today. Salute to everybody in November, the Cash App, Super Chat. Teofimo's the latest in niggerdom. All right. Get on all fours. All right. You one of those monkeys that can't even walk on 2 feet. You need on fours. You a hoe. But I'm gonna do some more digging. I need to know what's going on with this Norman situation. There's a list, no one talking. I don't get it.
Monkey!
F you, T.O. F you with a lit flare. General's on. Let's head over there. Bronx on deck.
Move!
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.